Howdy, neighbors. Well, I'm on my second cup of coffee this morning. I was up bright and early like usual. Mike got up, and then three guys showed up with a boat and a dog, and he's one of them retriever type. Man, his name's Walter. He loves chasing that thing they throw out in the water. They're getting ready to go fish, and then county guy showed up. He's gonna get the place all mowed, so I guess it's gonna be all spiffy for the weekend, which is way cool. But what a beautiful spot to wake up in. Okay, so aside from the fact that my back is really killing me this morning, I'm going to work on getting this thing ready so that I can oh God, that's the one bad thing about this motor. I would wish I'd gotten a hold of a newer block that has self-adjusting valves. Hydraulic valves is what they're called. One of the guys that's going fishing just says,
Yeah, we're both retired. We've been camping together on and off for about 4 years.
asked Mike if he's got whiskey in his coffee, and he said no, and the guy says, well, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Yeah, I gotta tear into this and adjust the valves, which means tearing everything out of the front end and tear the doghouse out, and I have to let it warm up for half hour or more and get it nice and warm, and then I can adjust the valves. Oh, there's the lawnmower guy. I'll get back to you in a few. Well, so far this morning, Mike's made omelets. We've watched one boat already launch out and go. They're out there. See if we can find them. Yeah, they're out there. And then guy shows up to mow the lawn and change the garbage. So, and another guy just now showed up to launch his boat. And one of the things I'd noticed, at least so far, it's just very quiet, very polite, friendly people. No jet boats, no super loud boats, just quiet fishermen. And this guy, apparently his father has a contract to mow and maintain all these different places, and he says he's got about a 300-mile drive to do all the different places that they do. Some of them are not camping areas. Well, apparently most of them aren't camping areas. There are state areas along the river and stuff like that, pumping stations, etc. So we'll have to move, but that's just fire up the van and pull out of the way for a few minutes. And the guy said, "Is that a 69? I said, "Yeah, you're the first person that got it right on the first shot." He says, "I got a buddy over in," I think he said, Jamestown, that has one just like it. and it's white. And so, all right, I got to go fire the van up so I can move, so I can mow here. I'll be back. Okay, so a few minutes ago, Mike and I were minding our own business, and all of a sudden, a big RV, well, camper, whatever, trailer pulls in, parks right in front of us. And the guy goes, "Holy smokes, looks like I'm going to be blocking your view." And I'm standing there with a beer, and I went, "Nah, don't worry about it. We'll just pull around in front of you." And then Mike and I looked at each other and went, "Let's move." So we told him that we'd move. Just waved at that guy's out there spraying shit. But so we moved up top here. Took us all of about 2 minutes. So apparently at times this place can get pretty busy. And I talked with one of the locals, and he made that comment. He said, "Yeah, there's usually 2 or 3 people here camping out, so it happens." So, but this is where we're parked, and now that's the view behind me. We don't mind. As a matter of fact, where we moved, Mike is absolutely perfectly parked, he said. And his TV still works, so that's what counts. Me, I just need to have the nose up, and I'm happy. And we also have a picnic table and a fire pit right there. So, as usual, things work out. Oh, and just so you know, I found a place in Bismarck, which is about 2 hours west of here. And I found them through a performance shop. And I called the guy. And one of the things that gave me hope was that he said, A108? I thought they only had A100s, and then they went to the Bs. Which is true, except the A108s were also done. So that gives me hope. He says, "Yeah, I can do it." So I'm scheduled for Tuesday morning at 9 in Bismarck. So this being Friday, that means that Mike and I might have to make a beer run. Dang nabbit! Later. Okay. To continue that video, or this video, or whichever one this ends up on, it looks like there's 6 or 7 people that have become a part of that group, so we figured we did the right thing by giving it to them and getting out of there. Now, this. I've got things almost, yeah, I know, because I've done it before. I've got like 99% of it figured out. And tomorrow, while it's cool, I will be doing the valves. It's hard to talk myself into doing this kind of stuff because I know what it takes. Literally have to unbolt the seat and take it out. So there's just a ton of stuff that I know what's involved, and my back isn't exactly doing great as it is. I'm back to scarfing aspirin again till I get back to Corning, and I can go to my chiropractor. But anyway, it's probably, I'd say, in the low 80s here. Light breeze. If we were in the shade under a tree, then it would probably be just fine, you know. But I have my fan going, my solar's sitting at 13.5 on one side, and it's showing 13.8 at the source. So okay, let's see, I covered the Tuesday morning thing. Yeah, okay, I covered the valve adjustment thing, and it's, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday, and Mike and I are already on the beer thing. So okay, I'm gonna put this up, even though I know there's gonna be more stuff I could add to it later. Well, maybe I will. I'll be back. Can you tell I'm enjoying life? Bye. Okay, I'm back. Figured I'd better put an end to the video for today. That's the sunset so far. What cracks me up is, sunset is like 9:50 or more out here right now. Been a really beautiful day. And there's more people coming and going. And the folks right there that we moved for, the guy brought Mike and I a beer each. So just by moving, we got a free beer, which is cool. Friday night. Wonder how rowdy it'll get. We've watched, like now, water skiers and tubers. A couple of boats pulling, kids out on the tubes. So it's been extremely enjoyable. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope we get some rain tonight. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have it cool down even more, except it'll probably get sunny tomorrow and humidize us. Okay. Hope you all have a good evening. Later.